Hello everyone and welcome to this brand new video. This is all going to be about building a clear message to grow your personal brand and business. Now obviously this is for people that struggle with a lot of different things, but I'm going to build this from the ground up. I'm going to talk about messaging, which ultimately is something that every personal brand struggles with, at least from getting to like 5, 10, 15, 20K a month. The messaging and all of that is pretty much the main thing you should be focusing on. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Jay. I help coaches and creators scale. I made 6 figures myself. I've helped my clients make multiple 6 figures. And yeah, I just want to help you guys and give you guys some clarity. So this is you, right? You're posting content daily. You're getting followers. You're getting tons of compliments saying, oh my God, I love your content. But when it comes to getting sales, you get a bunch of these objections. I'll keep you in mind, or this is so valuable, or let me think about it, or sadly I can't afford it. And what you've tried is you bought typical social media courses. They're meant for influencers and not actual micro education or coaching businesses. They're telling you to post like crazy, use funnel with low, mid-ticket, high-ticket products with upsells and bumps and all that nonsense. They're telling you to be patient after spending months, and even years hitting the wall with your personal brand and your coaching business or creator business, right? And what you want is a simple way to grow your business as a solopreneur or with a very lean team to 20K months consistently without posting constantly, attracting and not chasing clients, building purpose in your life by doing what you love. You want to look forward to Mondays, and you want to work with perfect fit clients you consider as friends, and you want to have a message that resonates so people buy specifically from you and don't see you as an option, but more like the only option because you're the only one that has this unique message. So for those new here, like I said, my name's Jay. Generated 6 figures. I've got 20K followers. I know this is a bit blurry. Let me try to get this to work. Okay, it doesn't work now at all. So I generated 6 figures, 20,000 followers, 2 million generated for clients. I'm a fashion university dropout, an overall chill guy. There's nothing special about me, and that's why I want to tell you the things that I've done and what I've implemented so you guys can implement it and also travel and do all that cool stuff, okay? So this is my system I built. It's called the Reality Matrix, and it consists of 4 components: building your dream client, creating vision assets, making sure that you've got your reality shifts in check, and you've got a system for deal flow. Now, the first thing is you want to define your dream client. And for that, with myself and all of my clients, I created a PFDC doc, which stands for a perfect fit dream client document that you can fill out and get extreme clarity when it comes to your audience. Now, you can DM me the word PFDC on my Instagram, and you can actually get a copy of this document to implement yourself. Along with this, we're going to define our one niche that can help us, be clear with our message, along with, our dream client. Now, within the one niche, there's 3 components: you, your mechanism, and your outcome, right? When people watch your content, consume your content, they need to be sold on those 3 aspects. They need to be sold on you, your mechanism, and the outcome that you can provide for your clients. Excuse me. The first part is making sure your beliefs, values, stories, hobbies, and personality is very clear for people to digest and understand. What do you stand for? What do you stand against? What is your morals? What is your hobbies? What is your story? Who do you throw rocks at, and what do you stand for? So people really understand who you are truly about or what you're about. You need to teach your mechanism, which is your systems, frameworks, ideologies, philosophy. These are the things that is what your audience also needs to be sold under. What is the method or way that you can get people results? And then finally, you're going to provide a certain outcome, a certain goal, a certain vision, a certain dream outcome that you're helping your audience achieve. So that's kind of the first part, which is the dream client. Let me just make a little circle around this. Cool. So this is the dream client kind of complete. Now let's get into the second part, which is the vision assets. Now, what does vision assets mean? Vision assets are essentially just long form assets that break people's understanding of their current beliefs and the new beliefs that you're going to install. And you're going to do kind of 3 core bits of content that is going to make that kind of belief. The first part is you're going to have a core VSL. Now, this is a VSL that goes over who you are, who you can help, the method you do it, all of that good stuff, and how people can work with you. This is mine. And it's on my YouTube channel. The reason all of these assets are on a YouTube channel is because it's low friction. People don't see it as salesy. If they go on a landing page, they're like, what the hell is this? Am I going to get sold? People are more sophisticated nowadays. So having it on a YouTube channel is way less friction and easier for people to get value, get more recommended videos from you, and consume your knowledge, right? Your intellectual property. The second part is personal content. So just very casual videos that are uncut about you, your daily life, what you're about, and all that stuff. Okay? Now, obviously with the one VSL, there's also kind of like belief shifting videos or kind of educational value videos that will go on, you know, including the one VSL. So the one VSL is kind of just videos that, you know, educate, tell people about, you know, the new beliefs they should install. And then testimonials, right? People need to see that your way of doing things actually works. And these 3 different types of content is going to allow, or vision assets, right, are going to allow people to understand what your vision is and if they want to, you know, be a part of it. Third part in the reality matrix is reality shifts, okay? So for me specifically, like if you think about your business, these are unique things about your business that no one else has. So unique perspectives. For me, I'm all about not making educational content, but creating belief shifts instead. I'm not really about focusing exclusively on strategy, but focusing more on messaging and positioning, etc., etc. Okay? Obviously, there's a lot more different things that can be included in reality shifts. It could even be the way that you portray your content. Do you do like professional cinematic content, or do you do different types of content? These are just things that make you unique, okay? And these are basically perceptions that people see you as different, right? Whenever you get on a call with someone and you ask, why did you hop on this call? They might say, oh, I saw this piece of content, or this, you know, stood out to me. Those are the things you need to note down, because these are the things that makes you unique and, you know, creates a reality shift, okay? So this is your core problem or message and your unique way of doing things. So the final part is deal flow. Now, deal flow is through the Creatr system, okay? The first part of this is creating organic and paid ads to fuel the whole ecosystem, flywheel system, you know, ecosystem, whatever you want to call it, right? So this is number 1, it's creating organic. I'll just do org plus paid in order to fuel the system. A lot of people rely fully on organic. The problem with organic is it's not predictable, right? If you want to scale, if you want to do the same numbers every single month, it's hard to keep that in track because organic is just fluctuates so largely. So with paid, you can really make a predictable, an actual consistent business. This is going to build your audience, okay? The second part is content. So we're going to use Reels, YouTube videos, or vision assets to nurture and take people into your world. The third part is capturing email addresses as leads. I just call it the community, that you're building the community of email addresses of people that are really warm, that want to be part of learning more from you. Then there's 2 ways you can monetize. Most of the time, you want to focus just on high-ticket clients that you're going to have conversations with, to book calls and have conversations to get high-ticket clients. However, there are places and times within your flywheel that you can offer a one-off low-ticket product to get customers in your business that then can be introduced to your high-ticket offer. Now, not many people know this, but this can be extremely powerful because there might be a lot of people in your audience right now that might not be fully sold on your core solution, but they might want a taste of a lower ticket or a small fraction of what you do. And if they see the value, they'll have immense trust in buying the high-ticket thing. So hopefully that makes sense, guys. Is building all these different systems is going to allow you to shift beliefs and attract the right people and make 20K a month or more. So I wanted to break this down in a bit more guru systematic way for you guys to understand how this, specifically this flywheel works, okay? So the way that we're going to do it is we're going to run indirect ads. Now, you guys might not know what the difference between direct and indirect ads is. Direct ads is kind of like, you know, follow me, take this action because I can help you with this problem. It's very like, I've got this problem, follow me if you want to solve it. Indirect ads is taking a specific key component of that core problem and giving them a lead magnet, an asset, something that can solve that core problem. The good thing about this is the leads are way cheaper because they're coming in for that specific asset. People say they don't have as much buying intent. I would rather have 10 people and 2 of them have buying intent than just have 2 people with buying intent, because those people, those 8 people that followed me, they can still get nurtured through my content and eventually have buying intent. Hopefully that makes sense. But we've got 5 different variations of indirect ads with the same body, but 5 different hooks that we're going to run as profile visit ads to your Instagram page. Okay, so we're literally going to run these 5 different ads. We're going to test it. We're going to pick a winner and duplicate the campaign to find who is, or what is the best hook, what's the best body that's going to get us the cheapest and most highest quality followers to your Instagram page. And this is going to be the consistent leads that are coming to your page every single day. So of course, on top of this, you're going to do organic. Organic is also a good way to test which of these ads work. But this is going to get you followers every single day. Now, as you can tell, this whole system, it's a closed loop. There's no ending to it because it's a constant evolving kind of system. But at the end here, you've got 5 different retargeting ads. Now, what is a retargeting ad? A retargeting ad is whenever someone follows you on this page, or maybe they visit your Instagram page, but they don't decide to follow, they will be pushed one of these 5 different ads that gets them to, again, reach out for a lead magnet, an asset, to then follow your page and get sent to your YouTube, where you can give them the most amount of value in the fastest amount of time. Through all of these indirect ads, you're also going to collect their email address. So you can collect them in your community, right? Which is part of the flywheel here. And you can market to them, right? So then there's a few different assets that you can leverage. Obviously, you've got your Instagram page that does heavy lifting. You've got stories that does a lot of conversion on your Instagram page. And then you've got conversations that does a lot of the nurturing, a lot of the conversion for people to ultimately buy from you and to make money. But that's really as simple as it may be. Now, obviously, there's nuance. Obviously, there's strategies within this. But this is the high-level bird's eye view from like 30,000 feet up on how this works. And it's simple. It's effective. It's free-flowing, right? There's no friction in this funnel. There's no time where people get stopped and can't choose another way out. Some people may look at your Instagram, bounce over to YouTube. They might get an email, then bounce back to YouTube, and then see a retargeting ad, and then get into a story, and then do a call to action, get into a conversation, and then jump back to YouTube. Like, this whole thing is free-flowing. I just messed up my drawing here, but that's how it is, right? We're trying to learn, not look sexy. So without the fundamentals of shifting beliefs first, installing the ecosystem is useless. That's why I kept this deal flow section in the last section of the reality matrix, because you could have all of this system set up, but if you don't have the reality shifts, if you don't have vision assets, if you don't have your dream client ready and prepared for this to work, it's not going to really be effective, and it's ultimately not going to work. Okay. Hope this gave you a lot of insight. Feel free to join my community where you get a lot more information like this in my free school community. And yeah, if you want to join Reality Creators, which is my coaching program, that's going to give you guys a lot more sauce, a lot more in-depth on how you can grow as a creator, have freedom, reach 20K months, then feel free to DM me the word 1 on Instagram, and I'll send you free details to book a 15-minute call with me, and I'll give you a free gift as well. Keep crushing it, people, and build your own reality. Peace.